Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your August 2025 reading. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate each and every single one of you. I love each and every single one of you. Okay, so the messages are for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. If the messages resonate with you, it's all good. If they don't resonate with you, maybe next time, okay? All right, Sagittarius. So we're starting off with the Seven of Wands with the Hangman. This is telling me that with the Three of Cups also and the Emperor, this is telling me that someone has been stopped in their tracks from doing something or from some type of gossip. Maybe they were gossiping about you taking back control of your life. Okay, this could be friends, this could be family members, this could even be your enemies that want to stop you in your tracks from having a celebration. Maybe from you standing on what you believe in, taking a stand for what you believe in, you know, fighting for what you want. Or I wouldn't even say fighting. Who knows? Maybe they want you to fight. Maybe they want you to fight with another person, so they're creating obstacles for you when it comes to finances. So if you're in a really long-term relationship with another person, they want y'all to have like financial difficulties in order for y'all to go back and forth, to argue, to fight, to have misunderstandings. That alone will cause friction in your relationship. Any relationship that has financial strain, friction is gonna come. Okay, people are gonna be on edge. People are gonna feel like they're sinking and there's nothing that they can do about it. But what I'm getting here, this is all a facade. Okay, this is a facade. They want you to be heartbroken. Okay, they don't want you to use your intuition. They don't want you to see love in the situation. They don't want you to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, is what I'm gonna say. They don't want you to be optimistic. So they're creating illusions when it comes to your stability, your financial stability and your security. They're creating illusions when it comes to that. Okay, you need to look at the situation from a different perspective. You need to look at the situation as the glass half full and not the glass half empty. And you will get a victory by you doing that. You will overcome your enemies. You will, if there's any kind of sabotage, that sabotage is going to be reversed. Okay, and they're the ones that's going to experience the instability. So look at it as a new beginning, because every time there's an ending, there is a new beginning. Look at it as a new beginning instead of looking at it as you're doomed. Okay, looking at it from a place of doom and gloom with the Five of Cups under the deck. Know that there is hope. Okay, there is hope, and if you need help, there is help. Someone wants you to actually be conflicted, in a conflict, experience in a conflict, not knowing if you're going or if you're coming. That's the energy that I'm getting. They want you in a pull and push energy where you can't remain focused. You can't concentrate on what's important. Okay, they want you to be in fear. They want you to feel lack. Okay, because they feel like you're too confident. Your confidence is driving them up the wall. Okay, your confidence is driving them up the wall. It's like every time they try to get you down, by you alchemizing the energy, it makes them even more upset. So if they're throwing like magic and stuff at you, every time you alchemize the energy, they go back to the drawing board and try to like do something else. Every time something they do fail, they go back to the drawing board and they do something else. But these people are blocked off, or this person is blocked off from looking into your life, from causing any type of distress, any type of disaster, any type of chaos. They've been blocked. The Seven of Wands is saying you overcoming every obstacle that they send your way. And especially with the Magician and the Two of Pentacles, it's like the main focus is to get you unstable. Okay? Get you unstable. Now it could be any kind of instability, spiritual, emotional, physical, any type of instability. That's what they're focused on. Okay, if they know that you're able to manifest and you're able to manifest quickly, they're trying to block your manifestations as well. So if there was a certain practice that you used to use, or if there's something that you used to do and it had to do with finances, they're attacking your finances. If it had something to do with love, your love life, your relationship, they're attacking that. Your job, they're attacking that. Okay, anything that's going to bring stability to you, or you're going to feel some sense of, yes, now I can breathe, they want to stop that. Okay, now what I'm seeing here is that they wanted you to be, like I said, in a depressive mode, distressed. Okay, can't see the forest for the trees. They're going to be experiencing that. There were 3 of them that came up against you. They wanted you to be on a non-ending cycle. It's like a cycle that just keeps, it's a cycle like you just keep repeating the same thing. It's like Groundhog's Day. Okay? When you think that, okay, yes, I've accomplished this and I've done this, something else comes up for you. And then you have to, maybe what you did plan to do, you have to scrap that and take care of whatever emergency or situation that arises. Okay? So it's like an endless cycle of you, it's like you're matching in place. Not moving forward, not moving back, but just matching in place. Okay? This is what they wanted for you. They're the ones that's going to be experiencing that, and they're going to be experiencing a lot of sorrow, okay, a lot of guilt. There's a lot of crying here. Someone may have told you that one of your enemies may have lost everything, or they're about to lose everything. They're going to have to walk away from their homes. They may have to walk away from someone who loves them. For some of them, they're even going to be getting like arrested or accosted, either in this realm, but I feel like in the spiritual realm as well. Okay? They can no longer attach disappointment to you. Okay? As long as you're disappointed, they get a victory. As long as you're in sorrow, you feel some type of lack, you feel like nothing is working out for you, they gain victory. Once you take yourself out of that type of energy, they experience that kind of lack, that type of depression, that type of, they said melancholy. I know melancholy is like being sad or depressed or something like that. So they're the ones feeling that way, because it looks like whatever they sent towards you has gone back to them. It's a reversal. Okay, it's a backfire. If they were expecting opportunities or your opportunities to come to them, that's also coming to an end. For some of them, the entire spiritual team has walked away from them. If there were people working with them, these people are also walking away from them, leaving them in the dust. Okay? We have a Queen of Swords that's been blocked out from your energy. They've been blocked out from your energy, or they've been blocked on the whole. Okay? Or by you becoming the Queen of Swords, this is how you got a victory over them. Maybe you had to remove all types of attachment, especially emotional attachment. You had to detach. You had to be emotionally intelligent and detach from these people, this place, this thing. Okay? They may have used some type of sword, or they may have used some type of dagger in the spell work. They may have used the symbol of infinity to keep you on on the wheel. Okay, they may have used some type of symbol of infinity to keep you on the wheel. So it's like a hamster on a wheel. You're not going anywhere. You're just spinning. Okay, this could have been a King of Cups that you may have withdrawn from. Okay, this person is in sorrow. Like I said, this person is in sorrow. This person is in tears right now. It could be a King of Cups, or it could be an air sign that's in deep sorrow right now, because they realize that you won't be stuck in a non-ending cycle, a cycle that's going nowhere. Okay, you slayed your demons and you've taken total control over your life. You realize that it's not going anywhere, so you might as well lay to rest. So this is what they wanted for you. They wanted you to be impoverished, in poverty, feeling desolate, so they would be able to talk about it and laugh. But they're realizing that what they wanted for you is happening to them, and all of the injustices that they had no valid reason to attack you for. It was all because of lies, jealousy, and insecurity. This person, this is the will. This person may have done this in a past life, or this person may have done this in a past life, and they may have gotten a victory in the past life. So they felt like they can do this to you again. But they realized that in your past life, you were not as aware and you were not as prepared as you are in this life. So this could have something to do with your South Node. Someone who may have the same sign as your South Node. Okay? This could have even been like a twin or a twin flame who may have been your child in the past life, and they came back as your false twin. They say they came back as your false twin. You may have celebrated with this person. You may have had little wins with this person. But every time you interacted with this person, or when you were with this person, it was always tumultuous. The situation was always tumultuous. It was always toxic. There were secrets, there were lies, there were illusions. And mostly everything around you started ending, started failing. You couldn't understand why. But this person has been your secret enemy the whole time. Okay? So, what else do we have for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, Holy Spirit? What else do we have for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising? This person could even be a family member, or they had help from their family members to betray you over some type of lie or some type of illusion that they themselves created. Okay? Because with the Nine of Swords, the Nine of Swords is them creating their own fears and trying to blame you for it, trying to end you for it. So this could be someone that's always accusing you. They may have always accused you, maybe of cheating, maybe of lying, maybe of doing something, but they're the ones who was doing it. So they were projecting. Okay, they were projecting. Holy Spirit, what other messages do we have for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising? We have compromise. They wanted to put you in a compromising position, maybe in a third party. Okay, or they may have tried to put you in a third party. Okay, but that wasn't going. Not at all. That wasn't going. They were stopped in their tracks because they were trying to rob you maybe of your happiness, maybe of your destiny, maybe of your fate. This is someone that always pull cards on you, or they always get readings on you. Now they have a disturbance that they can't get rid of, some type of irritation, something of the supernatural. Okay, so they may be being haunted for real. That's why they can't sleep. They may be being haunted for real, for real. Okay, you have the victory over them, triumph. You're the one successful, or you successfully escaped their plot and their plan for you. Maybe their reason for attacking you was to gain, maybe financially, monetarily, some monetary gain, some type of profit. They were wearing a mask all along. This person has been doing magic on you from the very first time that they laid eyes on you, okay? Okay, because of your stability, okay? They wanted you to accept them they wanted you to accept them as to have a certain quality, or to have a certain, like for you to see them as maybe caring or loving or trustworthy. They wanted you to see them that way. But the way that you've been fine-tuned in this life, for this lifetime and in this lifetime, you could see all of the different masks. So this is someone that you've been studying as well. It's a blessing that you have discernment, okay? And you remain calm in the face of travesty, in the face of, even when you're in fear, okay? You remain calm and you trust in your spiritual team, knowing that they will always protect you, okay? This is a lesson that you've learned already. So this is telling me that you're in your North Node, okay? You're loving on yourself, taking care of yourself. You know, if you don't love yourself, you don't heal yourself, nobody's going to do it for you. And your perseverance, your enjoyment. You can endure a lot, okay? Any challenge that comes your way, you have a solution for it. So you're able to resolve situations. Even when they put you in some type of confinement, they do rights on you and stuff like that with their friends who coach them on how to do this magic or this spell or this type of binding work on you. Okay? You know how to get out of it. So this is telling me that in the month of August, Sagittarius, you will be breaking a lot of spells. You will be breaking a lot of binds, okay? If you're on a never-ending wheel, just running in place, like I said, like a hamster on a wheel, you're getting out of that, okay? And you're becoming stronger in order to manifest and take your life in the direction that you want it to go, okay? So no person, place, or thing has any type of hold on you. And if they did in the past, that's null and void. All right? So this is all I have for you, Sagittarius. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate each and every single one of you. I love each and every single one of you. And I'll be back with more messages for you guys.